Hello and welcome to the show. It's rose-colored classist, and what a time to be a pacifist. Really, looking at this moment, seeing what's going on in the world, and to think you can solve it with nonviolence. That is wonderful. It's beautiful. No, peace. Everybody, peace. Peace with your enemies. The enemies who are entrenched in our own social systems, who happen to be murderous pedophiles. Yep, now is the time to believe in nonviolence. Really. Are there any pacifists left? Any pacifists near me? Any pacifists near the Pacific? Any specific pacifists with a path whose drift I can catch? I mean, hey, even a pacifist at this moment, they'd probably say that we need to incarcerate pretty much everybody. Yeah, even you. Listener, you probably need to be incarcerated. Everyone needs to be in prison to either protect themselves or because they deserve it. All right, and just I'll tell you, you and any person who just believes that whatever's going on, jail's gonna fix it. I'm gonna have to break it to you. They own the prisons. All right, they own the DOJ. Clearly, the FBI at a minimum. And we just met their front desk receptionist. Bring her out, everybody. It's Pam. Bring her out. Let's bail Bondi. Please, pacifists. Let her harmonize.
Have you indicted? How many perpetrators are you even?
The Dow right now is over 50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. That's what we should be talking about. The Dow right now. S&P at almost 7,000. The American people need to know this. Need to know how is the Dow.
Let me address the survivors because that's
how is the Dow.
Pam Bondi, front of Congress. This is it. The AG, top cop. Who says it's a patriarchy? Who says that? No, really. It seems to me that women and men both have equal roles in maintaining the Satanist Oligarchical Pedophile infrastructure. I mean, just laying right there with Jeffery. Right on par. Even. Really. Fuck the patriarchy. Well, I don't even believe in it anymore. Really. I mean, there's an argument to say that, you have Macaroon, with no cookie, the French president's wife. You got Barbara Bush. Whatever the fuck happened to that lady. Netanyahu's wife, which, don't look at her too long. And you could think that the patriarchy is so bad that even the men want to be the women in it. But honestly, I think it shows respect. They are women. They are. And Pam taking the front. Pam taking a pummeling. Pam not pampered. Fucking Pamela Ding Dong getting racked. Getting put right in the rack. Getting tortured up there. Fucking beating Black Bondi. Fucking Pam Balam. It's like Black Betty, but beating Black Bondi. Pam Balam Bam. Gosh, man. Wonder if that song was written by anybody who knows Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, we've all seen the clips. I don't gotta show you more fucking clips. This lady's responses to Congress were insane. Nonsensical. I mean, dude, she tried to distract people so bad. I swear she was about to take her top off. Okay? I mean, compared to the responses that she gave, taking her top off would probably have been a more appropriate thing to do in a child sex trafficking hearing. All right, she's got the co-conspirators right here. Fucking left tit, right tit, pop them out. I'm not saying that'd be a good thing to do, but at least it'd be on topic. I mean, her responses, I had no idea what they had to do with anything. No idea what they had to do with anything. Congressman, they're just staring at her going, "Are you investigating this? What about these people? Are you investigating those?" And I swear to God, she was about to fucking kick her leg up and spread her pussy. Give us the hustler, which is really what all this is, a big fucking hustle. This woman, God, I'm at that point where everyone's giving her questions. And where's this question? Did you fuck Jeffrey Epstein? Pam, did you fuck Jeffrey? Did you fuck Donnie T? You probably at least did that. What is this shit? I mean, really, guys, why do we have such a beautiful woman covering for pedophiles? Why is the most attractive attorney general in history the one defending the Satanist oligarchical pedophiles? Can anyone explain that to me? It's like they put her up to it. It's like, we get the hottest person to do this. Hottest person we can find. Get him out there. Maybe this will distract him. Yeah, this caked up bitch. This caked up with the makeup. Doing the cover up. I swear to God, this is like a cover girl up. That's pretty good. I think I found the title. No, I mean, she's halfway to sucking all their dicks to stop them to ask questions. All right? Now let us cover it up. I'll suck your cock. Please, don't be answer questions. Put your dicks in my mouth so I don't have to answer any more questions. God, this is how I got the job in the first place. This is how I've gotten every job in the first place. Why didn't Pam Bondi want to talk to victims? I think she'd relate to him too much. All right? I think there'd be a bias in there. She'd look at the victims, goes, I was you once. I was you once, but look at me now. Look at me now. It's not so bad. It's not so bad what's going on with you. I was just like you one time. I swear. I mean, gosh, she is hot and evil. This blonde. I'm a fool for blondes. I can't help myself. I want her to be right. This is not good. No, this is why are hot people involved in this? I mean, you're fucking kids. Why are you hot? This makes no sense. Yeah, she's so beautiful. And this is like a theme, I guess. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein loved beautiful people, beautiful women, tried to get all of them on his side. And I've been talking to people, and I've heard various reports of people finding Jeffrey Epstein attractive, which is I don't even know how to process that. But I mean, it is a little helpful in understanding how all this went down. Oh, just another hot guy getting away with it, huh? Yeah, man. New facts emerging every day. I mean, people are going to come out of the woodwork on this one. All right, more and more people are going to be more and more guilty. All right, yeah, we have established that there are evil types and kinds of corruption in every institution, at every fabric of our society. All right, and anybody on board with, keeping things as they are, I think we just kind of have to assume they're part of it. Am I crazy in thinking that? I mean, anybody who, isn't like completely denying everything at all times and not trying and just staying on it. It's so fucking hard. I mean, anybody who even agrees with what I think and what I say, I mean, they're a suspect. We're all suspects. Okay. Until everything gets unredacted, we are all suspects. Okay. And at every moment, everybody talking at this moment needs to be putting up the fact and trying to convince people that they are not part of the Satanist Oligarchical PDFiles. The SOPs, baby. All right? Everybody needs to say that at all times. That I am doing everything in my power right now to oppose these people, and I'm not focusing on anything else. No matter what you're doing. You can be fucking flipping burgers. You can be flipping burgers and saying, I'm just making sure no Satanist Oligarchical PDFiles get this. Don't even get me started about the cooks. Yeah, just everyone at all times just admitting that they're not one of them. Every sentence that comes out should be like, yeah, the Dow is high, and I'm not a Satanist pedophile. Maybe an oligarch. I mean, honestly, is Pam Bondi even to blame? Everyone's going so hard at Pam. Yeah, this fucking front woman, obviously coward, afraid. Who knows what's going to happen to her if she doesn't toe the line? But really, is this who we should be making fun of? Pam Bondi? Pam Bondi Blue, this whore, making fun of her for mentioning the Dow. Why are we making fun of her for mentioning the Dow? Probably because it doesn't matter anymore. But maybe it did matter, but not anymore. Yeah, I think back to this moment where Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, however temporarily, he's on the staircase. He's on the staircase looking down at the people, the riffraff, the journalists. And he says, and they ask him, why won't we release it? Why won't you do it? And he looks down at us and he goes, it would destroy the political order. And yeah, he nailed it. He nailed it. Good job, Mike. No, Mike Johnson will be remembered for putting that into the lexicon, okay? He'll be remembered for that and knowing that his kid jerks off, which really doesn't help the problem we're facing. And it kind of taints it. What about taints and the problem? Yeah, this is it. I don't know if anyone summed it up to you. But our entire society, economy, and culture seems to be in a weird way an effort to rape children. The whole thing. Everything. It's all pointing to the place where the children are going to get raped and sacrificed. Yeah, it's pretty disastrous, actually. Yeah, it's going to destroy the order. I wonder why. Dude, it's hard to say. Maybe we've all known this. Maybe we've all known this for, 5, 6, 7 years, ever since Jeffrey died. Maybe, we even knew it before when 9/11 became such a fucking farce, but yeah, we're at an untenable place. It's insane. The whole economy is like a creation of fucking the SOPs, man. Really, the dollar. I'm looking at my dollars going, hold up, baby. Are you going to be there tomorrow? I'm fucking losing it. Really, the dollar. It was already so bad. I would before the Epstein files, I would look at a dollar. I'd go, all right, fine. Its value is only derived from the destruction of the earth and privatization of others. Privation of others. I meant to say that. All right. Okay, I can deal with that. But now I find out that not only is it, the destruction of the environment and the destruction of people's lives, but it's also like fucking the grape soda of children. The first two were tough, but hard to handle that last one. The only reason our dollar works is because children get kidnapped. A little tough. And what? Am I even supposed to mention fiat currency at this point? Even if it's fiat, fuck. No Dave Smith clips today, kids. But really, we got to think about it. Who's gonna get us out of this mess? Who is gonna get us out of this mess? Massey? Get us out of this mess, Massey? Hopefully, that guy. Hope you're seeing all types of clips of this guy. You're not gonna see him for much longer. I'll tell you. They're gonna string him up, put two in this fucking face. Congress. Thank you, Congress. I hate to say it, Congress. You did it. We're doing it. You're helping us do it. Maybe the founders were right. Maybe the Freemason founders were right. Maybe the founders who were in on it from the beginning were right. Yeah, Congress. It seems to me. I hear a lot of negativity about it, but Congress seems to me like our only real avenue of power and possible justice. All right, it seems to me like they're the only people capable of standing up to whatever the fuck has been set up. All right, sure. Candace Owens off on the midterms. She's quit. She's done, and I do everything she says. But I'm looking at it and I go, maybe Congress, maybe voting is the answer. Come on, a new party, new coalitions. Seriously, let's start a new party, the No Pedos Party. That'd catch. I think that'd be popular right now. I feel a little wind blowing. We start a party called the No Pedos Party. It doesn't matter what you believe. Just don't be a pedophile. We can figure it out all later. Yeah, man. Obviously it's tough, right? We gotta not support, specific people, but turning ourselves off to all voting. I don't know if that's the option. I'm really looking at, Congress and what they've been doing and, our heroes in charge, and it happened. Maybe it all is important. Okay, I do want to support people voting. I want to get that out. I want people to vote. All right, and I'm going to try and encourage you in every way I possibly can. Actually, locked up in the tank, I have an Alex Jones clip. All right, Alex Jones and PBD, Pyramid BD, that fucking economist. They did an interview. A very popular podcast by an Iranian guy. What's up with that? They did an interview with Alex Jones, and I thought it was one of the most encouraging things I've seen in a while. And I need a little encouragement. I need a little bit. Someone help me. Someone get me out of the rut. I'm a little stuck. I don't know what to do next. Maybe Alex can help us. Alex Jones, help me. Help me figure it all out, Alex, please, God.
We need to start discussing just being pragmatic. It's terrible. This is bipartisan cover-up. The Democrats act like they're not involved in cover-up. They are. Explain how the cover-up's working. Explain how bad it really is, who's behind it, the intelligence agencies, and that it's far worse than anybody can imagine. Keep educating, keep exposing, discredit the power structure, discredit the system, and then run candidates for office that are more hardcore and awake, and support Congressman Massey, support Tulsi Gabbard, and her work, support all the good people like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. that's just knocking it out of the park, and just say, hey, too bad Trump destroyed his legacy. Too bad, he put a big scar on how wonderful all this was in populism, but populists getting people in isn't going to be perfect. Populists are winning everywhere. This is the fourth turning. So Trump just rode in on a wave. More waves are coming in. So we don't let Trump define us. We define ourselves by what we stand for, and we are exposing it all. And I'm the guy that first talked about Epstein. So whenever I expose the deep fakes, people go, oh my God, you're covering up for Trump. No, I'm covering the real things he did and calling balls and strikes. So there's a hysteria just to say everything's real instead of actually doing their research. But I think this is going to grievously wound the Trump administration, and it has the potential to derail the American recovery.
Alex Jones with a positive message. You would expect that from him. It was a positive message overall. A pragmatic, positive fucking message. He's telling you to vote. Alex Jones, he wants you to wear the sticker. Wants you to put on a sticker. Come on, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy, all right? He wants you to be voters. He wants you to be educated, all right? He wants you to learn about those goddamn SOPs, the Satanist Oligarchical PDFiles. SOPs, new lingo. It's new show lingo. I'm going to keep repeating it. It's new lingo, memorize it. I will come out with a spreadsheet with abbreviations and acronyms very soon. Yeah, right. I'm trying to come around to the idea that voting is important. I really am. For a long time, California guy, California boy, doesn't really, didn't put too much stock in voting, but, I'm looking how it's all turning out, and, I want to be like Alex. Alex Jones, who I do listen to, just not his shows. I listen when he shows up, but just not his shows, all right? Not his content. I mean, I honestly, I feel like if I watched him, I would just become too much like him, really. It's a problem with the business. It's a problem with the showbiz business, okay? I watch Alex Jones. I'm already losing all my hair. Okay, I assume tomorrow I will look just like him. And my voice, he's got a voice, I got a voice, all right? And look, I mean, I'm not losing any weight. I will end up just like Alex. Not a chance. I will never lose weight. Not going to do it. I mean, dude, I'm already drinking again, by the way. You know how bad this shit is. Fucking DUI Kyle reads the Epstein files, falls right off the fucking wagon. God, yeah. You think I'm drinking now, dude? Watch the showbiz career take off. All right, I will get fucked up. Yeah, is it illegal to vote drunk? That's a question. Look it up. Look at phone. Where's my phone? Is it okay? I'm gonna look it up. I'm already drunk. Yeah, okay, public intoxication laws, open container. Look, I'm just, we got to vote any way we can, all right? Even if you're fucking drunk, election day, you got to get out there. Alex Jones wants you out there, all right? Just fucking, blaze a J, fucking bake your cake, walk in like nothing's wrong. Okay, go in and vote, all right? Get the eye drops. Get the eye drops. Go get the fucking acid drops, all right? Drop acid in a fucking blotter. Cast a ballot, all right? That's tight. Go in the booth, do fentanyl, lean on the screen. I mean, at this point, it's already all so surreal. So fucking just make sure you vote, though, all right? I appreciate it. Alex Jones, he's sounding reasonable. Alex Jones supposedly is not on drugs right now, which, God bless. God bless anybody who says that. Trust him. Yeah. What step are they on? I mean, it's hard for me to talk. I mean, I'm holding a J most of the time. The real reason this pod hasn't taken off, but Infowars is actually literally being taken off. I mean, watch the whole interview with PBD, Patrick, Bet David. Watch him. All right. Yeah, I mean that. Watch both these fucks. Okay. They both have laryngitis this episode or for some reason. Yeah. It's a tragedy. They have laryngitis, but they're still putting out a pod. If only I acted like them. Yeah, Alex Jones, I mean, hard to trust this guy. Hard to know where he's at. I mean, I hear him tell me to vote, and I get a lot of respect for him. But I mean, Alex with the legal problems, with the money problems. Let's not talk about his family problems. But he's still gonna vote. What's your excuse? Yeah, AJ, pro fucking democracy, loves democracy. AJ, AF, can you believe it? He's pro-Trump and pro-democracy. That's not a complete contradiction. What it actually is opposition to the Democrats, to the Dems. The fact that Alex Jones is still, talking about Democrats and Republicans like they're a real fucking thing, I mean, that's something that throws me off about him. But, I guess that's where a lot of us get off on his shit. And not like that. But I mean, stop believing him. Everybody knows Jones is a Trump-loving Republican, right? That's where a lot of us just give it up. We're not jonesing for it anymore. I mean, sure, yes, it's been talked to death that certain people in the media, obviously inevitable contemporaries, there's endless talk about how they supported Trump and now how they're turning on Trump. But Alex, coming around with the undying loyalty for the guy, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's been critical of Trump. Watch the interview. Earlier in the pod, he was critical, especially in reference to Trump's treatment of our Honorable Massey and Congresswoman Green. But I won't be playing that clip. You're not gonna know what I'm really talking about. I will not play that clip. You got to watch the interview. Why would I add context? This is a fucking comedy. This is comedy. Context. We don't even need it. You don't always need a clip. That's my point. I'm just saying that this guy, he loves Trump, and, it's hard for us to do that with him at this moment specifically. We were already having a lot of trouble. All right, and sure, I mean, he's critical of Trump, but still, it's in some marginal way where, he can still position himself to fight against, the Epstein class, but still, play ball or whatever. I get, and fight the commies, the woke left, whatever. I guess that's his true goal, right? I mean, in some ways, I think a lot of us will agree that Trump, was a bargain. Sure, the status quo, still a billionaire, but, he's going to fight the commies. He's going to be a business guy. He's going to stop the woke left. Whatever, wherever those feelings are now, I mean, hard for us to follow him. I mean, got to stop the woke left, right? I was actually left woke once. I had a bad dream at 4 a.m. and I couldn't fall back asleep. I had sleep paralysis. And I'm talking about it because Jeffrey Epstein was actually interested in the topic. Yeah, in fact, he told one of our, one of the nether legends out there, Lawrence Krauss. I'm gonna start calling the Epstein's associates legends. That'll be good. Neil Patrick Harris, you're next. Yeah, he told Lawrence Krauss, you have to discredit ghosts and sleep paralysis demons and out-of-body experiences. That's what Jeffrey Epstein's telling people to do. So, interesting. Maybe Jeffrey was woke, huh? No, back to Alex Jones. I'm sorry. It's 12:30 on a Sunday. I don't know what's going on. 12:30 a.m. on a Monday, actually. Keep getting that fucked up. Gosh. I mean, back to Alex Jones, which I'm basically having an out-of-body experience whenever I listen to this guy. But the idea of a bargain, right? I mean, Alex Jones, me, we're telling you to vote, all right? And it's a bargain. All right. What I'm pointing out is that while sure, yes, Alex is still supporting Trump, but when you care about the vote and the bargain you make, it's that, yes, people have flaws and used to be best friends with Epstein, but there are still, in all seriousness and sincerity, a variety of important issues. A lot of things need to be worked on all fronts at all times. And when you make a bargain, yes, it's a broad choice, and sure, all the choices involve people who are very friendly with Jeffrey Epstein, but maybe there's a value All right, even in comparison to the moral depravity that you have to stomach to vote and support these people in any kind of fashion. I mean, at the beginning of this clip, what's one of the first words? Pragmatism. You got to be pragmatic. You got to be pragmatic when you look at the Epstein files, okay? Epstein files and pragmatism, all right? Like this. You got to vote because it's pragmatic, not because it's good. All right? I mean, yeah, I can see why most people don't do it. I can see why most people don't do it. I mean, you know, this problem in comparison to all the other previous problems, you know, politics seems like a show more than ever. I mean, yeah, even me. I didn't vote in 2020 or 24. Okay, I wanted to, but it wasn't easy. Actually, you know, which makes me think again. Maybe voting is important. How much they've tried to stop me from voting, maybe it is important. I don't know. I mean, there's obviously some odd rules to this secret cabal that I'm not understanding. So. Yeah, I mean, voting is tough, though. It is tough. I mean, voting, what? A binary choice for a dynamic role. The whole idea is a little dumb, right? I mean, sometimes I feel a little technocratic about it, all right? A little technocratic, hopefully not plutocratic, all right? Yes, maybe everyone should just be in charge of what they're good at. Yeah, we should all have roles that teach us skills, and we climb a competence meritocratic hierarchy, all right, which has positions for all physical capabilities, all right, accessible, all right, it's accessible while encouraging physical and mental fitness, all right, yeah, sometimes I feel like that, but when you look at it and think that's impossible because of the Satanist oligarchical pedophiles, when you have psychopaths just fucking it all up at every possible level, you know, maybe when you understand that, voting is the only option. And still though, it's tough. I mean, come on, you want the people to vote? The fuck do they know? All right, they just found out about the pedophiles. They just found out about that. you know how fucking far behind the eight ball those guys are. They just found out about this shit. I mean, I don't know if it's a joke, but you know, every time I vote for somebody, you know, I go, I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough to do this. I think it's a Louis C.K. bit. Louis C.K. Was he in? He was in some trouble. I don't know, man. Obviously, we all should be doing something very specific to help society right now. All right? But, you know, voting for people, it's a tough bill. It's a tough bill right now. I mean, the people we vote for. Who are they? Gosh, seems so crazy. Yeah, they ruined the idea of a competence hierarchy. Sorry, Jordan Peterson, you're not here for this conversation right now, but the SOPs, which I would love your opinion right now, actually. Good job dying. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you were fucking poisoned by Ben. Libel. Hold on, I'm gonna if I keep talking like this, I'm gonna get a text from Erica Kirk. I don't know. I think voting is important for some reason. All right, I'm gonna go with Alex Jones on this one. All right, best we can do is try not to vote for people who are obviously associated with Jeffrey Epstein. You know, all right, maybe some kind of, you know, 3 degrees of Kevin Bacon here with Jeffrey Epstein. Maybe that's gonna be my personal rule. If you are 3 people away from this guy, I cannot vote for you. And I know voting for you in the first place, I mean, this probably feels weird and feels dumb, but best we can do at the moment, right? All right, before we move on, I do want to celebrate the jobs numbers. Actually, come on. I mean, you think the Dow is the only thing worth mentioning? No, I'd like to shout out the jobs numbers, all right? More jobs. All right, more slaves to the dollar this month. Are we happy? Yeah, I'm not gonna play a clip, really. I mean, you guys don't need as many clips as you get, and I will say that Breaking Points recently, they did do a nice little number on the jobs numbers, you know, because they matter. They matter so much. And I just found out that in our wonderful American economy, created by evil, I just want to say that we had job growth, and the majority if not the only significant portion of the growth in jobs is in healthcare. Yeah, so, more people are dying. Perfect for the numbers. There's bleeding in the streets, guys. Thank God the job numbers needed it. Yeah, all the new jobs in healthcare. People are dying. People are dying. It'll save us. It'll save this wreck of a fucking nation. Yeah, it's crazy. Check out Tim Dillon's pod, all right? Because this week he was on it. I mean, this is the point, right? I mean, come on. You look at... This is the point of that first bit he did, that first, 20-minute. All right, and you look at it, and it's like the money and dollars, whenever they increase, our lives get worse, which is insane. All right, yeah, the Dow is at a record high, and we just learned that the world is run by cannibal pedophiles. So, I mean, hats off. Congratulations. So, yes, the economy did get better, and our lives got significantly worse. It is so disheartening learning that the whole world is run by, how many times have we got to say it? The fucking sops, man. The sops running it. Sopping all over us. It's like, I mean, losing my mind. Losing my mind about it, man. No idea where to go next. I mean, let me just take a break. Can I just take a break? I got no sponsors, but can I just take a break? Because this is insane. I've lost it. Completely gone. I'll have to gather myself. Okay, I'm back. Fixed it. Fixed my attitude. I did look at my YouTube page, and last episode I got 5 views, and I blame Jeffrey Epstein. Is that cool? Cool with me. Makes sense to me. All right, sure, I can blame, Al Pacino as the devil in that first clip I played, but what about Jeffrey Epstein? Can I blame him? I feel like just blaming him for everything at this moment. All right, yeah, last week. And this is what's so fun about doing a podcast. All right. I just, I get to grow discernibly to myself at least, and clearly via the numbers. But I did say that Jeffrey Epstein was the worst person to ever live. And I've had a week to think about it, and I guess I'll admit it. Yeah. I don't think that's true. It was probably hyperbole. I mean, think about it. Is he even the worst person to live in the last 50 years? I don't think so. I mean, come on, there's so many people. I mean, sure, he gets an honorable mention for sure. All right, he's in the bad guy club. He is one of the comic book supervillains. All right, in the bad guy clubs, in the Legion of fucking Poon or whatever he was in. The Legion of Doom. Does anyone know my references? But is he the worst person to ever live? That's an interesting question. All right, because everyone's a product of their time, right? What time did Jeffrey live in? I mean, you get a guy like Genghis Khan, or however you're supposed to say it. All right, and maybe at first you think he's a bad guy, but again, he lived in his time. The laws he enacted, while barbaric to us, I mean, were actually practical, pragmatic. If anything, perhaps the people he killed were the bad guys. Maybe we're the bad guys. Maybe. Well, let's not entertain that. I'm just, more about it. Jeffrey Epstein being the worst person on earth. I mean, come on. You compare him to the people. Compare him to Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot, King Leopold. Jeffrey, does he measure up? All right, can he really compete against those numbers? I mean, let's think about it. Maybe put him in the running, but I think he's still a little behind, right? I do think it does change a lot of the marry, fuck, kill questions, all right? He's going to start getting involved a little bit more. All right, fuck, marry, kill, Hitler, Stalin, Epstein. Woo, now it's a little more interesting. You could just say, Mussolini, and they'll say, obviously I'm going to marry Mussolini. He wasn't that bad compared to the other guys, but... Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, at least, come on. I mean, is he going to go down as the most important person in the 21st century? Yeah, step back Lady Gaga. Or step forward, considering. I wonder if history books are going to reflect this guy. I mean, you want to talk about history for a second? Yeah, just knowing that he just had his hand in everything, and, we're at where we're at now. It's very sad. I talked about how disheartened I was, but yeah, it seems like the whole world is a psyop, that, it's so fucked up, but at every moment we're being emotionally manipulated. Yeah, the world's a lie. History is a joke. Nothing is for some, real political purpose. It's all for some, unimaginable religious cult. All right? And it seems that, most of their efforts are just, trying to hurt our feelings and demoralize us. Make us easier targets for human trafficking. All right? Even how these files are being released as it is, maybe we're pushing them. Maybe? I don't know. It still seems pretty calculated. I don't know, man. It's just really disappointing. I'm meeting so many people that are just, realizing they lived under a fucking lie. They're old. I know I have some old friends, and they're kind of just looking at the world right now going, was it all just fucking not... Was my life and my choices just not even relevant? Yeah, the whole world's a fucking psyop, man. And the only goal for this psyop is to make me fucking sad. Just make me feel crazy and sad. Literally just trying to depress me so I don't go out there and fucking win it. Yeah, and that's their goal. Their goal is to make me sad. How can you respect that? How can you respect an enemy whose only goal is to demoralize you and then kidnap and fuck you? It's just so weird. So weird. So petty. Come on. The billionaire's trying to bum me out. Man. Yeah, and I think, the toughest part of all is that when you realize that, your cultural heroes, the institutions that you learned from, the media you based your personality off of, all right? When you realize that's all controlled by people, it's so hard to take personal responsibility. The world around me has made me feel these things and act this way. And I was under immense fucking pressure, psychological, military level pressure. And, I made mistakes, obviously, in my life. Obviously, I made mistakes. Look at me here now. And it's just, what chance do I have to effectively correct, right? Just accepting personal responsibility. Jordan Peterson, where are you right now? Where are you, Jordan? Are you in a coma? Are you in a fucking coma? Wake up, bud. Your little theories about fascism, they'd be really important right now. Yeah. How do we correct? I do have to make a correction, by the way. I pay attention to the podcast I make. All right, I have to make a correction. Last week, all right, I called some bitch hanging out with Ghislaine in a fucking plane. I called her Hillary Swank, and she was not Hillary Swank. My bad. Actually, I know who it is. I found out it was a girl. I don't know where she is. Her name is Nadia Marachenko. Bring up a pic of this girl. Bring up a pic, because it's not fucking Hillary Swank, all right? Yeah, here she is. You see her? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought this was Hillary Swank when she played Amelia Earhart or whatever. I don't know what I thought. Okay. And Amelia might know something, but this girl, who is she? She's a Slovakian pilot and abused whore. I'm sure. Jeffrey and her, I assume, were very tight. This guy had photos of her all day. Let's look at some photos of her. Jeffrey knew this bitch. She's a Slovakian pilot, not a Slutvakian pilot, but maybe she was. And I point this out. I correct myself because, again, I watched that whole Alex Jones PBD podcast, and again, not to be glib, I'm not going to show you a clip of it, but Alex said in it, a real important part, a real point of evidence that we need to be looking at are the victims who also may have been pimps, right? There are a lot of victims of Epstein who, did a little Eric Kirk, texted a bunch of 15-year-olds and got them to go to a photo gallery. Does anyone know the Eric Kirk story? Does anyone know that? I got a few texts from 25-year-olds when I was 15. They just told me I was a fat piece of shit who needed to shut up. It was my teacher. Were they trying to fuck me? No. There's just some guys I knew, my brother's friends who were older than him. But anyway, it's my friend's older brother. That's the last person. That's the 25-year-olds I talked to when I was 15. But let's not think about it. Yeah, my point is that somebody needs to talk to her. This fucking pilot. These girls. Who are these girls who may, I mean, I hate to say it, they're victims, but also, like a vampire, they also got more of them. I mean, let's look at I want to bring up some more art, and it's by a woman, so this is still on topic. I want to bring up this girl. Look at her. Okay, there she is. All right, this is an artist. Her name is Serena Brewer. All right. Her artwork shows up in Jeffrey Epstein's files. He was into it. You look at her and you go, probably knew him, right? I mean, what a dime. Girl's pretty hot. Watch the fuck out. And Jeffrey likes your work. Jeffrey likes your work. You're a chick. You're gonna meet. Perhaps, maybe this girl. I mean, again, I'm just alleging things because this is how insane it is. Everyone is a suspect until it's all unredacted. All right? I'm just, again, trying to illustrate something, that there's a lane of people involved in the conspiracy who are victims, but also maybe are in some kind of lane, all right? Some kind of airway, like the Slovakian pilot, that maybe they may know a lot more. And yes, they still deserve, recompense. Maybe they did everything under insane duress, which, that's a good argument. But, it's a tough bill. I mean, she's a talented artist, all right? You look at this woman, and, you look at her work, and Jeffrey liked it. Let's look at her work. Let's look at this. Let's look at this stuff. Okay, what is this? This is, I mean, I read her bio a little bit, and she makes this stuff by taking actual animals and taxiderming them together to form mythological creatures. This girl is for sure in on it, right? This girl is for sure in on it. I mean, a hippogriff? Hippogriff? What's going on here? It's creepy art. It's creepy art. What's this other thing she did? A two-headed cat. A two-headed cat with wings on it. Looks like some demon. Looks like some fucking... It has horns on it. It's a devil cat with bird hands. Nah, she's in on it. Totally in on it. Totally in on this shit. Crazy, man. I mean, come on. This is maybe while I'm talking about this, because we got to talk to a lot more people that we don't even know are involved. And, at some point, even if they're victims, I mean, some people are actual fucking freaks and you can't help them. Okay, yeah, sure. Maybe something bad happened to them. Obviously, they were coerced in some way. But then again, it's not like, I mean, even if you weren't involved in the sex trafficking, I don't think you'd be normal. I don't think you got a shot at normalcy anyway. I don't think you'd be okay. All right, I mean, this girl likely getting fucking pizza and grape soda everywhere, forced to bring some jerky. And, it's terrible. It's terrible, but also, like, I don't think we'd help her. I don't know if we could help with this girl. I think she'd be mentally fucked. Yeah, so find the co-conspirators. All right, find the co-conspirators. They're probably in Pam Bondi's blouse. Okay. I'm not gonna go over Candace this episode. I mean, I already made a few Erica Kirk jokes. That ought to be enough. Woman's going off for a week. Let's give her a break. Let's give me a break. I mean, yeah. I mean, more pedophiles. Yeah, fine. Totally fine. Rack them in. Keep putting them in. It's one after the other. I'm sure it'll be all of us at some point. We're all going to jail. We're all gonna go, whether we did something or not. Yeah, man. So let's wrap it up. I do love the California governor's race, and this next guy. I've been talking about voting all night. Come on, this next guy, is he our next California governor? Where are you? Where is this guy? Is it him? Maybe it's him. Look at him.
Well, as we were telling you, a new face has entered the crowded field of Democrats pushing to be our state's next governor.
San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan is hoping to stand out with his more centrist views and a track record tackling homelessness and crime in San Jose, issues that continue to be a problem statewide. And he joins us now again via Zoom to talk about his campaign. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So we're obviously down here in SoCal, but you're largely known up in the Bay. How will you appeal to voters in other parts of the state?
Well, I'm spending a lot of time in Southern California. I was just there a couple of weeks ago at Full Stack Modular, looking at the future of home building as we can build houses in an industrial factory method and bring down costs by 20-30% to make housing more affordable to working families. I'll be back down in LA later in the week for a couple of days, really looking forward to the events we're starting to line up. As mayor of a big city, I think we have many challenges in common, but I'm excited to listen and learn and really understand how, as governor, I can help LA, San Diego, all of our cities and communities in Southern California deliver results in the areas I've been focused on in San Jose: improving public safety, ending unsheltered homelessness, building more housing, growing our base of jobs. And I really think we can do better if we hold government more accountable.
Yeah, you brought up affordable housing and some of the issues that you want to tackle. I think some would say, okay, you were able to do that for San Jose. Doing that for the state is a much, of course, larger issue. How are you confident knowing you could do what you've done in San Jose for the entire state?
Well, I lead the largest city in Northern California, and when I came into office, by a 2-to-1 ratio, people felt we were heading in the wrong direction. And we really had to look in the mirror and say, what are we going to do to be more accountable at City Hall for delivering the outcomes people care about? At the end of the day, people care a lot more about the outcomes they experience every day when they step out of their front door than most of what we discuss and debate in politics. And so we focused. We said we're going to set goals around a few foundational things and hold ourselves accountable to implementing practical solutions. So we've reduced crime by over 20% through community policing and the smart use of technology. We reduced the number of people living outside in tents by about a third, thanks to investments in interim housing and better outreach methods. And I believe the state of California should be helping every city and county stand up basic shelter, basic indoor treatment, inpatient treatment options. And when they're available, we should require that people come indoors and get access to life-saving services. We're doing that in San Jose, and we're leading the state in reducing unsheltered homelessness. So I don't want to pretend I have all the answers to every issue, but I can tell you on the core issues of safety, homelessness, education. I'm a former public school teacher. When we set goals, measure, and hold ourselves accountable, we get some of the ideological and partisan politics out of the way and actually offer real solutions and move forward. And that's what I want to bring to Sacramento.
All right, did I effectively scare away all my viewers? Did I bore them to death or what? You gone yet? A guy. Oh my God, that guy. You think he's a Jeffrey Epstein clone? Anybody get that vibe from him? Wait, and by the way, we need to start checking that as a vibe. Are you a clone of Jeffrey? Are you? I'm feeling something. Are you a lab grown baby with Jeffrey Epstein's DNA? Are you? Maybe. Matt Mahan, that white girl could not speak. Really? Is he in the files? Is he in the files? Is he redacted in the files? Everyone's in until the redactions are gone. Yeah, poor candidate. That guy trying to act normal. Dude, people try to act normal right now. I mean, this is what I'm trying to bring home. Is that, like, we look at all these issues. California has so many issues. America has so many issues. The world has so many issues. Fucking housing. All right, food, poverty, transportation issues. All right, and we've been going around for so many years going, what causes this? Why is that happening? We're always looking for something. Trying things out, and just wondering and wondering. Well, hey guys, I think we covered it today, but I swear to God, everything is the SOP's fault. Seriously, I'm at an insane point where I look at the homeless people and I go, Are you just like something that these Satanist oligarchical pedophiles like threw away? Are you some kind of like failed experiment? I mean, the homeless population, always are victims of child abuse. Everybody knows that. And sure, like, I still won't talk to them. And yes, I will fight them to death if we met on the street. But seriously, I'm looking at a lot of issues very, very differently. Okay, every problem goes back to these fucking people. Fucking, yeah, Bernie was right. All right? Bernie was right. It's the 1%'s fault. It's the 1% of the 1%. Yeah, I mean, if only he didn't just talk about the economy. Maybe he would have. Maybe if he let us in on the cannibalism, the ritual sacrifices, he probably would have got more traction. I mean, he was close anyway. But it's like they're rigging the economy. I can't do his voice. I had Bernie Sanders on a little while ago, but yeah, he's telling us they're rigging the economy and also eating children. I think he would have been a lot more popular. I think we could have gotten the right people on board. Yeah, the 1% of the 1%. No, maybe we should just go back to the regular 1% because it's a lot of people. A lot of people. And this mayor, is he one of them? Is he one of them? Anybody running for anything? Probably one of them. Gosh, and he's putting on the front. You like how he says like the word accountable 1,600 times? Yes, we're going to hold government accountable. To what, Mr. Mayor? Accountable to what? Are we going to hold them accountable just to, making the roads, the bridges, keeping us safe? Or are we going to hold them accountable to, I think I've said it enough tonight. They're going to hold them accountable to that other thing that's towering over everything. Yeah. Gosh, you look at that guy. You think he's going to fight the SOPs, man? You think he's going to be able to stand up to whatever, inevitable, insanely powerful forces are out there? All right, you think he's going to fight the SOPs, or you think he's their twink? Look at him. Little stick. Get real. Yeah, I've been talking about, like, how voting matters a lot tonight. I have. And I believe we need to exhaust this option to continue to move forward. All right, I talk about the candidates because we have to exhaust the options. But when you look at the candidates, like Alex Jones said, this candidate, I mean, what? Do you think? I don't even know if he can defend himself. All right? I mean, yeah, I look at Massey and fucking, Shaka Khan, Representative Rose Shaka Khan, and I see them as being capable of defending themselves. Probably the only reason they're going, so far out on a limb. I mean, I'm sure there's been some close calls already. Yeah, evidently, Massey has some fucking off-the-grid booby-trapped compound, that MIT motherfucker, trying to make Home Alone real. Which is a movie I probably need to, like, look at again and try to understand. Is this story of some legendary kid actually, like, some sort of true story about what happened with Epstein and Trump? Was there some kid, like, rigging the house while they were trying to catch him? Interesting. No, the psyop is insurmountable. I'm distracted and insane. Yeah. And yeah, so we have Massey. I think he's got himself. And then we have what? The rock and roll Hana? Rock and roll Hall of Fame. I love this guy. His name is so fun. And he's probably some Sikh warrior. He's probably some strong Sikh warrior. No beard though, but he's undercover. Makes sense. I mean, and then you look at this new guy running for California governor. What's his name? Mahan? Dude, I don't even know if that guy could fight the wind. And he looks like the type of guy just to look where it's blowing. All right. Can't believe anybody. All right. Am I done? Was this a quick episode? Was this a quick episode? Please God, let that be the pod. I'm looking at it. I think it's over. All right. Well, thank you very much. Like it, comment on it. Maybe just watch it. Could you just watch it? Could you just click the buttons and actually just watch it? Will that work? Is that something you want to do? Out here begging. Bro. Mark Zuckerberg hasn't been completely implicated yet. All right? Not yet. He's not. He could still be one of the good ones. He could still be one of the regular creeps. He has kids. Yeah, they all have kids for some fucking reason. Jeffrey Epstein has kids. Where are they? Anybody know where they are? Yeah. All right, before I close out, I just do want to say that I am on a mission. I'm on a new mission. All right? I thought about it, trying to define my role, trying to find my mission in life. You know, I thought it was stand-up comedy. Maybe still is. It's probably a part of it. All right? And I want to say this out loud in terms of an obvious direction. I just want to say it. Okay? I am going to make it my life's goal and purpose to make everyone understand that there are entities out there, that there are practically omnipotent, interdimensional, ancient alien space gods. Okay? And they perfectly explain Epstein. They explain everything. All right? Yes, I'm sorry. God is real. But take solace in the fact that he's not what you thought he was. Certainly not what I thought he was. All right, I don't know if I have to start a new religion. I maybe would like just to start a new political party. All right, but I want to say it. I have an insane pull in my spirit or whatever. All right, just to spread whatever specific truth that I'm so convicted of right now. I will get more on aliens upcoming. You know, it's a classist show, so I'm sure I'll always be a little interested in the geopolitical. But, you know, with the files being released, seems like we're going other places. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand. All right, the show is going to grow. All right, catch me episode 400. I understand. All right, I understand the whole thing. I get all of it. All right, I know it sounds weird, but a lot of things sound weird now. All right, I have a spirit embodying me, filling me up. Is it the Holy Spirit? I don't know. It's certainly not some fucking evil demon. All right, not like fucking whatever Les Wexner says. You hear anything about what Les Wexner is saying? He's like, yeah, I've been possessed by a demon for 40 years. Why is he saying that? Why is he the guy who gives Jeffrey Epstein everything? What the fuck? All right, yeah, it's all real weird, and it's gonna keep being weird. I'd like to get to episode 400 and be very popular. All right, long road ahead, everyone. Long road ahead. All right, I know what I have to do. Do you guys? All right, I'm 31. I got a long time before they kill me, right? They got so many other people to kill first. I got a little bit of time. I'm rising up. All right, I have some time before they murder me, right? Right. I'm a stand-up comedian. I told some jokes tonight, right? Fuck.